Hey, this is Disney Cars Toy Club, and today our Play-Doh Spongebob's gonna help us unbox a Mr. Potato Head Spongebob Squarepants, or as the bottom of the box says, Spudbob Squarepants. He's one salty spud. Now, you guys had voted in the last SpongeBob video on which Play-Doh SpongeBob that you wanted to see in our next video, and Play-Doh SpongeBob won by one vote. So there he is, and it actually goes really well with our theme. They're both a brown SpongeBob. Now this is for ages 2 and up. Let's go ahead and get this thing opened up. We'll just rip the front of the box off. There we go. Now let's see what we got in here. We got a lot of little parts. And here is our completed Mr. Potato Head. Of course, we're going to take them apart and rearrange them. We may even use some Play-Doh here in just a second, but here's a closer look at our SpongeBob. Looks like he's got like a compartment back there, so we'll have to check that out here in just a second. Alright, so let's go ahead and start taking this thing apart. Let's start with his eyes. Pop his eyes off. And there goes the top of his head. And there's your kind of Mr. Potato Head shape without the SpongeBob piece on there. And let's just see what that looks like. That's pretty much what a Mr. Potato Head's supposed to look like. Let's see if we can take these pants off. Actually, I guess you gotta pop his arms off first. And should be able to just pop all that off. There we go. And there goes his mouth. And here comes his Pinocchio nose. Here is the eyeballs. So this is your potato without anything attached to it. Here's the back. So you can actually store some stuff in there. Pretty cool. Now let's see what kind of funny faces we can make with this thing. So here's our first funny face. And what I did was I took the eyes that came with the Build a SpongeBob kit and I actually put it into the potato head because it will fit in there. So let's take a look and see what these eyes look like. There you go. There's a crazy looking face too right there for you. You can also, I guess, flip these upside down. And it does come with a nose, so he's got kind of two noses going on right there. That's an angry, sleepy SpongeBob, I guess. Let's flip his mouth around. There we go. Now he's happy. So that's a pretty funny SpongeBob. Let's see if his arms will fit into the side. I'm not sure if they will or not. And they do fit. So, okay, there we go. There's our really crazy faced miniature armed SpongeBob. And let's see, maybe we can put him upside down. Let's see what he looks like. Let's turn everything around. We'll put his mouth down here and we'll put his eyes up top. So there he is, backwards and upside down. And I'm wondering if we can get his hat to fit on the top of his head. This is going to be the hat that also came with the Build a SpongeBob toy back there that I showed you guys last week. And there's his hat. So there you go. There's a really crazy SpongeBob right there. You can actually, let's move his arms up top. We'll move them up higher. There we go. Now he really looks deformed. Okay, so there's our SpongeBob. Let's see what other shapes and faces we can make with this thing. So here's another crazy SpongeBob potato head. He's got Gary stuck to the side of his head, and he's also got this jellyfish stuck to him over there. And his eyes are a little crooked, and his pants are on backwards. So there you go. So there's backwards Mr. Spudbob Squarepants. Let's take his eyes out. I really like the SpongeBob eyes more than the eyes that actually came with the kit. So there you go. We'll turn his mouth around. Let's get his mouth back on the right way. Actually, let's move it on down. We'll put a nose on there too. Where'd his nose go? There it is. There. Now he's got two noses again. And of course, Gary falls off. So there you go. Oh, he's just falling to pieces over here. Okay. So there's the craziest Mr. Potato Head SpongeBob that I can make. That is one kooky looking SpongeBob. So let's make another Play-Doh Spongebob Squarepants and see what that looks like. Let's use the parts that come with the Mr. Potato Head. So here's our finished Play-Doh Mr. Potato Head Spongebob Squarepants using the parts that come with the new toy. He's got these big giant arms and of course his big nose and his eyes. Those really don't look like SpongeBob eyes, but they do look like Mr. Potato Head eyes. So there you go. There's our half SpongeBob, half Mr. Potato Head, half Play-Doh right there. Alright, let's try another one. Let's see what else we can make. So here is our giant Play-Doh pink Mr. Spongebob Squarepants. There's a good look at him. He's got Gary sitting up there on top of him. He's got his pants and his shoes and his arms. So that's kind of a fun looking SpongeBob. So here's another blue SpongeBob. He's got the Mr. Potato Head eyes and the mouth that goes with the build of SpongeBob. We'll go ahead and set him down. I want to see if we can make another SpongeBob using this right here. This is going to be the top of the Mr. Potato Head kit. So let's see what we can do with this thing. Alright, so here's our final 3 crazy SpongeBobs. We have a pink Mr. Potato Head SpongeBob. We have a yellow SpongeBob that has just his feet in the top of his head and some Play-Doh. And then finally we have this Pac-Man blue ghost looking SpongeBob over there. So there's some of the fun things that you can do using the Mr. Potato Head SpongeBob kit and the Build a SpongeBob kit with Play-Doh. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more of these SpongeBob characters or the toys, be sure to hit the like button on this video. It lets us know that you guys like SpongeBob and you want to see more of those toys. This is Disney Cars Toy Club, and as always, thanks for stopping by. And the mouth that goes with the build of SpongeBob, we'll go ahead and set him down. I want to see if we can make a character using... Okay. Now the real question is, what does Play-Doh Plankton think of the SpongeBobs? There we go. Let's crush some SpongeBobs. Let's knock his pieces off. Let's take this thing apart. Oh, there we go. That almost looks mean, doesn't it? Lots of Play-Doh to clean up. Always fun. That's kind of a fun looking face right there. Look at that. That actually looks better than the way I had it before. I should have just showed him like this. There's He almost looks like the Simpsons SpongeBob or something. There you go.